Marco Polo left Venice as a teenager. When he came back, 24 years later, Europe barely knew how to believe him. Marco was a Venetian merchant, traveler, and storyteller. He crossed deserts, mountains, and empires when the Silk Road itself could kill a man. He reached the court of Kublai Khan, the most powerful Mongol ruler of his age, and came home with stories that sounded impossible. He spoke of enormous cities, golden palaces, paper money, black stones used for fire, canals, markets, spices, jewels, and kingdoms Europe barely imagined. His book became one of history's most famous travel accounts. But before Marco became a legend, he was just a boy from Venice. Marco was born around 1254 in Venice, a city built on water, beautiful and hungry for trade, wealth, and the wider world. Ships came and went. Merchants spoke many languages. Maps were filled with empty spaces, rumors, and danger beyond the edge of Europe. His father Niccolo and Uncle Maffei were merchants who had traveled deep into the Mongol world. When they returned, Marco was about 15. In 1271, they left again. This time Marco went with them, only 17 or 18, ready to cross continents most men never saw. The journey was brutal. They passed the Middle East and Persia, crossing deserts where heat, thirst, and bandits could destroy a caravan. They followed the Silk Road, where traders carried silk, spices, gold, religion, disease, stories, and secrets between East and West. After years of travel, the Polos reached Kublai Khan's empire. To Marco, it must have felt like stepping into another world. This was not the small Europe he knew. It was a vast empire of enormous cities, organized roads, imperial messengers, and rich markets. Kublai Khan noticed the young Venetian. Marco was curious, observant, and quick to learn, so tradition says the Khan sent him on missions. Marco saw cities larger than anything in the West. He described Hangzhou, paper money, and coal, ideas that challenged Europe's imagination. For years, Marco lived far from home. He was no longer simply Venetian. He had become a witness to a much larger world. Eventually, the Polos wanted to return. Kublai Khan resisted, but finally let them escort a Mongol princess toward Persia. The journey home was deadly. Many travelers did not survive, but Marco did. He returned middle-aged, changed in language, clothes, and memory. War with Genoa put Marco in prison, where Rustichello of Pisa wrote down his stories. Readers were amazed, others laughed at them. Legend says Marco insisted. He had not told half of what he saw. His real power was helping Europe see farther.